Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here of Road to the Show with Sean King, as we're back here today, and we're getting closer and closer to the end of the season. And today we're going to get a nice little series here with the Philadelphia Phillies here today. Currently, right now, Phillies in second place in the National League East with a 78-65 record. They're 4 games back of the leader, that being the Braves. And right now the Braves, and pretty much, I think it's pretty much the Braves and the Phillies right now fighting for that divisional crown. And of course the Phillies would love to get a nice series here on the road against us there in Milwaukee. But of course we would like to get our momentum going, keep our momentum going as well. As you see right now, we're have a first place lead right now, 9-game lead over the Cubbies, as the Reds, of course, we played them in the last episode. They've dropped now since then. And of course the Cardinals, they're in last place for us. Now, of course, we played the Nationals there in the last episode as well. But now Phillies right now, like I said, they're about the only team that can really kind of go up against the Braves, who have a 82-61 record. Great to see the current roster right now: Turner, Scott, of course Harper, who else? Schwarber, Kyle Schwarber, and of course Zack Wheeler on the hill today here for the Phillies, as the Georgia native, 33 years of age, 6'4" to 195 pounds, 89 overall B potential, is going to try to work his magic here on the mound here today and try to get a nice victory here. And of course they try to stay afloat here and just kind of keep on pace as best they can with the Braves. Like I said, 4-game lead over the Braves right now. They still got a chance here to get that National League East Division title. And of course, in their way is us. Of course, we do play the Braves coming up towards the end of the season there. So I think, if they can get some wins here off of them, and hopefully, or they can get some wins off of us. And of course, if we can, obviously they're hoping that we can help them out towards the end of the season. When we play that season finale against the Braves here, they would probably like to be hopefully they hope be in a good position there. As you see there, King, of course, grounded out there. Go down to the bottom half of the fourth. Bases are loaded, and with nobody out, King here going to pop this one here high. It's going to go be really deep, and it's going to be warning track power. And of course, he's going to bring a runner up 90 feet. And that runner's going to be safe at third. So nice job there moving the runner up here. Hopefully that helped us out. And it kind of did, as we are now tied 1 apiece here in the bottom half of the 6th. King going to slap that one past the infield there to shallow right field. Base hit for him. And that's what we like to see here from our slugger, who, he's been having some trouble, of course, in runners in scoring position, as well as some others here. And, of course, Willie Amos, he's been having some trouble as well, especially most of it's coming in the second half of the season. He leads the team in home runs, I believe, right now. Of course, King's right behind him, either 1 or 2 home runs behind him right now so far this season. I haven't looked at the current stats yet. I think maybe in the next episode I'll show the stats of where they're at in home runs and show the rest team stats as well. But 1-2 count here is they're, of course, checking the runner. And, of course, Willie taking a big swing there. And he will get a nice little right there from Wheeler saying, goodbye, go home, sit down. And he'll have to go back and ride the pine there. As we'll see, Christian Walker will be up next here. Christian Walker, he's 2 for 2 here in today's game. And, here in the last couple of episodes, he's been kind of struggling as well. Runners in scoring position here. We haven't even seen him. He hasn't had too many big, hits like we did in the first half of the season here. The second half of the season, he's been kind of MIA at times. We'll see an 0-1 count here for him, as he'll ground this one there. And that's been kind of the thing here. He's been grounding out quite a bit. And that's going to be a twin killing there. Retiring the side. So now bottom half of the 8th. And pretty much probably the last chance now really for King to get something going here. With 2 out, nobody on. We're trailing by 1. And, of course, we got some opportunities here to try to get a 2-out rally going. Try to get in scoring position here. And hopefully come home on the next at bat here. The next batter here, as we see this one here high and deep. It's going to go back. It's going to go deep. This ball is going to be in the ballpark still. As that retires King, and of course that ends this one here today. As Trey Turner and the rest of the Phillies pick up a victory here against us at our home stadium here at American Family. 2-1 is your final score. Philly, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Milwaukee, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. King 1 for 4 in the ball game with that single. And of course, Zack Wheeler picks up the win, and a nice victory there for the Phillies. So the Phillies are really, again, I mean, this is their series to win, and they have to win this one. I think if they stay afloat here, for them to keep things going, if they get 2 out of 4 here, split the series maybe. I think that's, for us, that's what we need to have. We need to have, we got a good lead right now over the Cubbies. Right now we got a 9-game lead, but at the same time, that 9-game lead could really, cut really close if the Cubbies really decide to get some wins while we're losing. So for us in this series, we got to try to split here. So we got to try to get the win back here in Game 2, as we see Matt Strahm, the lefty from North Dakota. He is 14-5, so he has a pretty good win-loss ratio right here. He's got close to 160 innings so far this season. He's struck out to over 160, about 160 batters here, and he has a WAR of 2.8, and he's had 11 quality starts here this season. So he's been in the league almost for 10 years now, so he's he knows what he's doing there on the mound. And we'll try to see if we can try to disrupt that here today. So Game 2 of this series here with Philly. As we're looking at a 2-0 count here with 1 runner on board and 1 out. And King, unfortunately, just gets the bat well underneath that ball. And that's going to cause him to fly out there to the second baseman for out number 2. So bottom of the third coming up. Runners on, bases are loaded. And a 1-1 count here for King. King here chops this one there. That's going to get him into trouble here for a double play. Runner will come in to score. And, of course, the runner will be left there at third as they get that 5-1-3 twin killing. Take a look at this. Nice job. As there, look at this. This is a nice play here. 5-2-1. Nice play. As now we'll see the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat here again, as he's 0 for 2. We just seen that double play that he got ourselves into. So right now his bats have not been successful here. As we're looking at a 1-2 count off that foul ball. And you're going to hit this one here over to right field. This is going to go back, and it's going to be bouncing around here. It's actually going to bounce out of the ballpark there for a ground rule double. So that's going to put him at second. So with 1 out and a 2-2 count here for Walker, we'll see if Walker can help us out with a base hit of sort. Base hit should get the runner to come in to score. As that's going to be, snagged there by the first baseman. What a play. I did not see that. That's brutal. Nice catch there for the first baseman. Now King here hitting this one out there to right field, and the right fielder on that frozen rope there. And that is going to be Harper. No wonder, of course. He's going to get to that one there. But, we're lucky. We luck out. We win this one here. We win Game 2 in this series. And we tie this series up now 1 apiece. As the Milwaukee faithful here. 1 for 4 day for King as he helps us to club out here. 2-1 victory. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Milwaukee. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors there for Philly, as Matt Strahm gets, of course, his win here for him and his club. He gets a loss there. Bryce Elder will, of course, get the win there for Milwaukee. So, series now tied to 1 apiece. I don't know what I was thinking. After I read that, I'm like, wait a minute, that don't make any sense. So, Ranger Suarez will be up next here. The southpaw here from Venezuela, 28 years of age. He's been in the league for 5 seasons. He's 81 overall with a B potential. And then you see some of his stats as well as his numbers here for the season so far. 29 appearances so far, and of those 29 appearances, he is 9-12. He's almost pitched over almost close to 180 innings so far this season. He's given up 178 hits, 21 home runs, 49 walks, and 122 bats. He is retired. And there you see his WAR at 2.2. So we'll see what Ranger Suarez can do as the fans are starting to come in here. And of course, they would love to see us get a nice victory here. And of course, we're hoping that King's bat will come alive here in Game 3. So you see his OPS right now. Nice OPS for the season so far here. 313 average right now for King, as he has a runner on and, of course, 1 out. We'll see what he can do here in this dynamic challenge. And, of course, going to use a power swing here to try to advance the runner up 90 feet or more. As we'll see what Suarez going to have to do here on this 1-2 count. And, oh, King, nice hit there. That's going to drop down. Runner's going to go ahead and advance there to second. And, oh, he's going to tip to go to third, and they're going to get him at third base. So that is a goal that we did make. We did move the runner up. He could have had second, but he was a little greedy that time, I think. I don't think he realized that Bryce Harper does have a good arm. And Harper gets him right on the money there. Nice toss there to third to get him out. So we got to remember that. We're going to get from either second to home. Hits it there right field. We'll watch out for Bryce Harper. So full count here for Willie. As Willie hits this one over there. That ball's going to be boggled there by the first baseman, but he is able to hold on to it there quickly. Gets to it and gets to the tag there at the bag there at first. 1-1 count now for King. 1 runner on board and nobody out. And the ball hit up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Runner from first should come around to second. They're going to have the runner at second get stopped there. And now they're going to have runners at first and second there. So now they're going to try to give Willie a chance now to get some RBIs here. With bases with 2 runners on and nobody out. He has a nice full count here for him. So he should get a decent pitch here to drive us home. As that ball is going to be trickled over to the first baseman. Thrown over to the short. That's going to be a nice 6-3 play. They're going to try to get the runner. Oh, they overthrow the ball. And the runner's going to go ahead and take off. And the runner's going to score. The runner at third tags up and score. And they actually don't get the double play. They only get 1, and that's on Trey Turner. And that is going to be an error that he's going to definitely want to take back. So now runners, nobody on board here with 2 out. And an old 2 count here for King. As we lead this one by 2. And I'm sure Walker, or I should say Turner's probably kicking himself right now. Missing that throw. So bottom of the 7th. We'll see what King can try to do here as he hits this one over the left field. Out of town scoreboard, but it's going to be hit over the wall, and that's a home run. That one to go screaming out of here. Home run number 32 there for Deshaun King as he hits that one 374 feet deep. Out to left. Nice play. And that's just going to tack on some more runs here, some nice insurance runs here late in this ball game. 5-2 is the score. As look at that, just goes right over the wall, right out there in left field. As yes, we picked the victory up here in this one. As we take Game 3 of this series. So now we are 2-1 in this series. Got one more game left here with Philly, and we have a chance now to win this series if we can win this 4th and final game. Of course, Phillies, they're gonna be fighting here. No one, it might be home or brotherly love, but these guys love to fight. And we'll see what they can do here with Taijuan Walker. B overall, B potential, 76 overall, right-hander, of course, former Mariner, born in Louisiana, 235 pounds, 6'4", and 31 years of age. He's been in the league for 10 seasons, believe it or not. And there you see a 4.51 ERA, and we'll see what we can do against him here today. as he's got to really put up a lot of good stats here and put up a good performance now and try to split this series in half, 2 games apiece. So we'll see what he can do here against King. Second batter up. He's already got 1 out here on us. We'll see what he can do here with King. King with 317 entering today's game with his average. And there you see a pop up there to right field and gets King to pop out quickly there. There's 2 away. So not much effort in that at bat as we go down to the bottom of the 3rd. No bases are empty and 2 out. Phillies lead this one by 2, or lead this one 2-1. We'll see what King can try to do here as he pops this one here. That's gonna be deep, but not out of the ballpark. As the right fielder will, of course, get the catch and in the inning. So nice job there from Bryce Harper, I think, out there getting that catch. Bottom of the 5th with 2 out. Still trailing by 1. And we'll see what we can try to do here in this one. Dribbler there. And the pitcher trying to make a throw there. And that's going to be a nice 1-3 put out. As Walker showing what he can do here. So far, Walker's looking pretty good. Of course, they will switch the batters here. Or switch the pitchers. As there's 2-1 lead, or 1 lead right now for the Phillies, and the Phillies make a nice double play, get the catch and make the tag at first. And that one, this one here, is the Phillies will walk away here and keep themselves above water here in this division right now. Still trying to make a fight here against the Braves for that NL East title. As we go over 4 in today's game, tough break there for King, but nonetheless, they will Phillies will, of course, keep their head above water and try to keep trending here and try to stay at least some ground here. At some point here, they're going to have to really step it up here and win some series. So speaking of winning series, here we're getting to the next series now as we do split that series there with Philly. And now we're going to move on to Boston as we'll play against Boston here. This will be the second to last homestand we have here. We got a couple more road games. We got one more homestand that'll be against the Braves. But the Red Sox right now, just 1 game above 500. They're 12 games back of the Rays, and they're on a 2-game losing streak. They're 5-5 the last 10. And of course, these Red Sox have been struggling as of late. Right now, 18th in the power rankings right now. And there you see their rankings up above there on the top right-hand corner. And they've been not the trusted and well-known Braves, or excuse me, the Red Sox as we've seen in the years past. So you see some of the players there, and of course Trevor Story, one of the big-time players there for them, as well as you see Rafael Devers, and a couple other players there as well. So we'll see Bello. B potential 74 overall, the right-hander from the Dominican Republic. Got some work here to do. He's been in this league for 2 seasons. He's 24 years of age. Still got a lot of growing to do. And he's made 29 starts so far for the Red Sox this season with 13-8 record. He is pitched in 178 innings and a third. He has given up almost 200 hits this season. 71 runs, 63 of those were earned. 22 home runs. He gave up 52 walks and struck out 135 batters. He has a .318 average, and of course there you see his WAR at 2.4. So he's kind of middle of the road right now, and of course he's had some bright spots in this season so far here. But of course, he will love to get some plays for some pride here, and of course get himself set up for next season. Of course, the Red Sox have no shot right now at the postseason right now. But of course, it's a young man that they're going to try to build around here for the next couple of years here, and hopefully he will see him become a mainstay and a main eventer there with that Boston club. So here we go. Boston going to go against King here. As King's going to, of course, dribble this one over to third base, and they're going to get the throw out at first. So nice job there from getting them out of the inning. 4-2 here. Boston leads this one here. It's the bottom half of the fourth. The ground ball there to the shortstop, and a nice turn there. Getting that ball there to the first baseman and make the play. And that's one away there for Mondesi. Nice play there from him. Another young player there for Boston. As we'll see here, ball here hit to the second baseman here. Can they turn the double play? They do so. And, man, these first 6 innings are going by quick here. As the Red Sox not playing around at all. 6-2 here. Runners on first and third. And, nice hit there from King going down the left field line. And the runner's going to try to come in to score. And they're going to tag him at the plate. What a shot there. We tried. That was Christian Yelich trying to get in there. And King was trying to do his best to help his club out here late. But unfortunately, the Red Sox was playing too well here in this one here. And they were not playing around at all. 1 for 4 for King, an RBI, and a single for him. Boston wins this one. It's 6-3 is your final score. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. And Milwaukee, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. And now they're looking to go on to game number 2. So game 2 coming up here. You see Chad Cole, and he's from Delaware. 207, 6'3", 31 years of age. He's been in the league for 8 seasons. He's got a 70 overall and, of course, a D potential. And right now he is 9-12 with 29 appearances so far this season. And you see there, well over 160 innings so far this season. And, of course, 173 hits given up with 79 runs. And 67 of those were earned. 18 given up, 18 home runs. 63 walks, I should say, and 101 strikeouts with a 4.25 ERA. So we're going to try to see what we can do to this young man here. Of course, he played for Washington last season, and before that he played for Colorado, who obviously you play Colorado, you're going to have those skyrocketing numbers, those high fives there in your ERA. And before that he played with Pittsburgh. So this guy's been around for a while now. Boston, of course, picked him up. Trying to see what they can do. You kind of utilize him in some kind of way and give him an opportunity here maybe to kind of turn things around for him this season. We'll see what he does here against us as the bases are loaded for Boston. And, of course, no runs yet come across as there's 2 out. 1-2 count here. This is going to be hit there, and that's going to drop down. Of course, the runner's going to come in to score. 2 runs are going to come in to score, maybe even 3. As we try to throw this one in here quickly, and King gets it in the infield there, but unfortunately 3 runs will come across off of Matsui. Nice double there. So 3 RBI double for him. And that's going to put the Red Sox in at the start off here early with a 3-run lead. And see they're just late on that throw. So now we got a lot of work to do here for the Brew Crew. As we'll see here, King got a chance now to get something going here. Dynamic challenge for him. Try to see if we can advance the runner. As we have a runner on first base with 2 out. And not a friendly count here. Pitcher's count, 1-2. And we go fishing and come up with nothing. We come up short there. And that retires the at-bat. Bottom half of the third. We're now trailing by 1. We're starting to try to work our way into this lead that Boston has, but unfortunately we get into a double play, and that's a 3-6-3 double play. Nice turnaround there for the Red Sox and killing that inning, killing that momentum. Bottom of the 6th, bases are empty. Leading off here, and King here going after the third pitch. And unfortunately, that's just going to be a ground ball there to second. As Trevor Story does a great job there, keeping King off the base pass here. So far, King has not a good successful at bat here in this series whatsoever. I think he's like 1 for 7 or 1 for 6 in this series. So here we go. Bases are empty, 2 out. Down by a run. And we'll see what King can do in this at bat. Of course, those shadows play with you in this stadium here. Days like this, as King gets a piece of this one here. It's going to go high It's going to go deep, and it's going to go off the wall, and that's a home run. Ties this one up 3 apiece. What a hit there from King as that ball goes bye. 436 feet deep to center field. And yeah, Brew-tober coming up as King ties this ball game up. We're now getting chances, getting a little bit of hope for us here in this ball game to win this one. As we'll see here, and we're able to come out of this one here. Nice job as we were able to pick up another run. Make it a 4-3 ball game, win this one. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors there from Milwaukee. As for the Boston Red Sox, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. And a great win there as we get that home run there from King. Of course, that rallies us to get another run to win this one by 1. So nice job there from Milwaukee as the Brew Crew back on track here. So now the series is tied now, game apiece. And of course, Tanner Houck going to have to come out here to see if they can bring this one back for Boston. 85 overall, B potential. He's been in the league for 3 seasons. 27 years of age, 6'5", from Illinois, 230 pounds. He's had 30 games so far here. He's made 30 appearances. He's 11-12 for the season right now, so he's just 1 game below 500 for his year. And you see over near 180 innings so far for him. He's got a 2.88 ERA with a 1.07 WHIP, as well as he's got 146 strikeouts with 60 walks, and it's given up 18 home runs. And of course, he's had 19 quality starts so far this season, and his WAR is at 3.1. So he's on that good side of the WAR. He's had a pretty decent season, even though his record doesn't show that. So we'll see if he can have a good day here today. We'll see if he'll have a good day here today, or if it's just going to be one of those bad days he's going to have. So let's see what we can do here in this final game of this matchup between the Red Sox and the Brew Crew here at American Family. As of course, teams coming out here to get ready to play, and we'll see if we can get things going our direction. And of course, continue building that lead that we have right now in the division. And see there's a series recap right now. Boston took the first game, we took the second game, and now the rubber match here today. 0-1 count here for King as he gets a runner on first with 1 out. They're going to try to turn the double play here, and they do so, as that will turn this one around. Bottom of the third coming up for King, as Milwaukee has a 1-run lead. 2 out, and King pops this one up to right field here. The right field is going to track this one down. No problem for him. And that will, of course, retired again here on that from King's at bat. So now bottom of the 6th. Bases are empty. 2 out. This one's going to get past the first baseman. That's going to be a nice base hit. As I have to throw that one in quickly. And, of course, King's going to take a single. As Crawford here now have to deal with the next batter. He's going to get out of the inning here, but unfortunately, King keeps this one alive. As we'll see, Christian Walker will be up next. Christian Walker 0 for 2. He's flied out and grounded out already here in today's game. So we'll see what he can do here with a runner on first and 2 out. 1-2 pitch, and this ball is going to be grounded over there, and that's going to be past the infield there. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to keep this inning alive once again from Christian Walker. What a play there, as that looks like it's an E5. They're going to say that it was on the third baseman. Take a look at the replay here. Let's see what happened. He really didn't put his glove down all the way. So, yeah. So, E5 there for him. That's going to put a runner on board. So, the inning stays alive. So, now it's with 2 on and 2 out. 0-2 count here for Luis. We'll see what he can do as he swats this one out here high and deep. It's going to go back, but unfortunately, it's just going to be enough for some power. Just warning track power ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th, tied 1 apiece. King here, Q shots that one to third base, and the third baseman overthrows that one there. He's going to be considered safe, and that's another error for the Boston Red Sox. As that was on, surprisingly enough, on Rafael Devers. So Lane Thomas will come out here to pitch run. That means King will be taken out of the game. And we'll see if we can win this one. Yes, you see there, King going to be taken out of the game. And what happened? Yeah, we won. Nice job there. So they brought out Speedster, take King's spot there. And we're able to score that run as we win this one 2-1 is your final score. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors there for Milwaukee. Boston, that really ate them up towards the end there. 1 run, 7 hits, and 3 errors in the ball game. When those errors come back and haunt you, dude, that stings. So we'll take a look here at the current standings right now in the National League Central, as we of course have a nice 7-game lead. As the Reds are starting to... Whoa. Reds have a 7-game winning streak on their hands right now. Cubbies have a 3-game winning streak, and the Cardinals have 4. Wow. Oh, boy. So this is going to make it very interesting coming up here in this next this next episode coming up, because we play those 2 of those 3 teams that we just mentioned. We've got 3 games against the St. Louis Cardinals there in St. Louis, and then we go to the friendly confines of Wiggly, and we play against the Cubbies for 3 games there. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Boy, we may not be out of this. We may not have this division just quite yet. I got to find out what the magic number is. But nonetheless, it's going to be very interesting coming up. And, of course, then, like I said, we got one more. We got three road series coming up. We got the Cardinals, Cubbies, and then Mets. And then we wrap up the season next. So we got 2 more episodes left. So we'll have that Cardinals Cubbies series coming up in episode 47, and then in 48 we'll have we'll finish the road trip up with the Mets, and then we'll finish at home for that home series there against the first place Braves there in the National League East. So yeah, games start to make it more interesting here, and of course we got to win games, because the Reds are starting to creep back up. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. So, we'll see how things go coming up in the next episode. Like I said, episode 47, we'll have that road trip there, going to St. Louis and then going to Chicago on the north side there. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. If you guys leave a like, that helps out a lot. Gets us noticed on YouTube with the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. And not to mention, subscribe as well. It's for free, you guys. Close to about 70% of you guys are unsubscribed or watching the videos. So, that really, if you guys subscribe and whatnot, that would really help me out a lot. I would truly appreciate that. If you guys are not subscribed to it, please subscribe. And of course, hit that bell notification as well, so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. Not to mention, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you're probably not subscribed to our main channel over here on YouTube as well at ESGNet, and there's a link down below for that. So definitely go check it out, as we got some other more traditional franchise stuff over there, as well as some other road shows as well, like Deshaun's big brother, DeMarcus King, over there on the main channel as well. Of course, several other road shows on there here on the channel over there on the main channel as well. So definitely go check those out, you guys. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, leave a like and share and all that kind of stuff for those channels, those series, and for that channel as well. But that is it for me today. Hopefully you guys have a great day, have a great weekend whenever you're watching this. Hopefully, whatever it is, hopefully you're having a good time, and hopefully everything's going good for you. But as always, guys, keep each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.